Welcome to Bracket Bash, the podcast. We take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 or more and banter our way down to a winner. I am your host this week, holding the pair, and this is...
Wait, what's the order?
Q.
Oh, yeah, that's it. It's your boy Q, everybody. You know, the energy, the life, the reason why you tune in, because, well, I'm the best bastard of them. And this is...
the best looking bastard, which is the reason why they actually tune in.
Jess, I absolutely adore you. Thank you for keeping Q in his place. Thank you for keeping him down at level. This is Bubbles, the best senator of them all.
And, of course, we are the bastards running this thing. We are finishing up the Tournament of Champions this week. Again, 130-plus episodes in the making. All of these have won a previous bracket in the past. We're going to go ahead and get into it. First, we have a couple of rules. There's 4 of us on this screen, which means I am not voting today, but we do have the pass to parcel rule, which means anytime during the show, up into and including the quarterfinal round, if you want to pass the parcel to me, if you don't want to vote for whatever reason, just go ahead and pass it to me and I will vote for you. Other than that, there's steal a vote, same thing, up into and including the quarterfinal round. You can steal somebody's vote if they have not voted yet. The last one of this one is the blowing of load. We are... The really funny part about that, I'm not actually laughing at you. I'm laughing at what that reminded me of, and that's worse.
Oh, God. Don't share. Don't share.
No, I wasn't planning on it. The third part about that is the blowing of loads. Since we vote round robin style on here, if you're one of the first people to vote and don't want to be one of the first people to vote, you can blow your load. And that means you're going last. The last part is the entire fuck you, Freddie rule. I am Freddie. I'm the one who went ahead and made the bracket, made the tournament, and everything else going on. So instead of telling anybody else to fuck off, tell me to fuck off. And that will keep the peace. In January 20th, in fact, there will be an episode coming out of people telling me to fuck off. Last episode that we did that was about 40 or so minutes long. I'm trying to match that or even make it longer. Giggity. You can go ahead and go with that. Looks like, since I am not voting, Q starts us off today. Q!
Yes?
The first spot in this happens to be a bye, so we're not going to be doing that one. So we're going to move down to a play-in matchup. Is it from the Blockbusters 2 bracket, is it Grease? Or the Disney Villains bracket, the live-action version of Aladdin? Both of these are musicals.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, you are correct. But however, I can deal with Aladdin. I don't like Grease. Grease is no good. Grease is no good. No bueno. Muy no bueno. So yeah, I'm going with not Grease.
The live-action version of Aladdin gets a vote off this one. Jess, Aladdin, Grease.
I am going with Aladdin in honor of Will Smith for Harvey.
I was waiting for that one to come up. Bubbles!
I didn't want to steal.
I'm just saying, I'm going with Grease. I absolutely love Grease and everything about it. And I'm a little bit sad that it's not moving forward over Aladdin. Not that I didn't really like the live action, but I really don't think I like the live. It's definitely not one of the live actions that I just will be like, ooh, I want to watch a live action Disney movie. Aladdin is not on the top of that. The cartoon by far is way better.
Well, with that, Aladdin does move on. I would have gone with Aladdin personally on that one. It will be facing.
Live action is the best. Sorry.
It will be facing in round one, and Jess start this off. Is it the live action version of Aladdin or the live action version of Beauty and the Beast?
Fuck.
You, Freddie.
I love both of these movies. Oh. Fuck. I'm not blowing my luck. I'm gonna have to go Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast gets a nod off of this one. Bubbles, is it Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin live actions?
It's obviously Beauty and the Beast, that Evermore song.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, chills. Please just sing me to sleep, sir. Like,
I mean, it was a definite addition that I enjoyed. Aladdin had the song "Speechless" in that one, which was Jasmine's song, and it was actually pretty fucking good too.
I
So
was gonna say that one was really good. I will agree with that.
I would have personally gone with Beauty and the Beast on this one as well. But Q, finish this out. Is it Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin?
Well, shit. Do I go against my girl Emma Watson, or do I go for my boy Will Smith? I don't know.
I know.
Just so it's not a sweep. Aladdin.
It's fair.
2-1. Beauty and the Beast live action moves on to the next round. Bubbles starts us off on this one. Bubbles, is it? That one's a buy. So is it Back to the Future, which won the 80s movies bracket, or Big Fish, which won the Fuck You IMDb bracket part 2?
It's got to be Big Fish. I like Back to the Future, but I absolutely like Big Fish more.
Here's a sweep waiting to happen. I would go with Big Fish as well, but just out of curiosity, Q and Jess, what are you guys going to go for?
What's your going for?
You're before me.
Oh, okay. You want to play it that way? Okay.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, it'd be a blow.
Well, let's see here. What is the Big Fish and what else?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Okay, so this is not a vote for Big Fish. This is a vote against Back to the Future. Mm-hmm. I do not like Back to the Future. It's I don't know. It just rubbed me wrong, bro. Rubbed me wrong.
As he points downward. Jess.
Yeah.
I agree. I cannot stand Back to the Future, so get that the fuck out of here.
Big Fish wins that one. Faces, and Q starts this one off. It faces winning the Bracketology family bracket and the popcorn movie bracket. Is it either Big Fish or Black Pearl?
Oh, Black Pearl for sure.
Well, Big Fish is such a good movie, Q.
It really is.
But it is also...
This is the time that you almost got Captain Jack Sparrow. Come on.
No, he does such a good job in that movie.
He did a fucking amazing job. Nobody else could have played that part better.
I personally think Big Fish is a much better movie than Black Pearl.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Any of
you know what? You're fucking cursed. You're cursed, fucker.
Any of them. However, Jess, is it Black Pearl or Big Fish?
Black Pearl.
Gets another one. Bubbles.
You got Johnny Depp in it. That seals the deal.
I'm not upset that Black Pearl is moving forward. However, Big Fish absolutely needs a vote, and that will be my vote.
Black Pearl gets a vote. It goes. Big Fish gets a vote. It goes 2-1. Next up, this is super confusing having the people not here that should be. Jess starts us off. Is it They Live, which won the quotes bracket, or winner of the Will Smith bracket, #Harvey, Independence Day?
Independence Day.
Gets a vote.
I don't even know if I know what that other movie is.
They Live. It's I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
I thought that was like Duke Nukem.
No, that's
Or is that what that's based off of?
No.
I'm here to
Dude.
kick ass and chew bubblegum and all that it goes.
Bubblegum. Speaking of Bubbles, is it They Live or Independence Day?
I'll have to go with Independence Day on this one.
It's another vote, Q.
I was never a big fan of it, like of Independence Day, but I don't really know the other movie, so I gotta give it a sweep.
Well, we finally had a sweep.
We had 2 now.
Yep.
Oh, we did. Never mind.
Yeah, Big Fish.
I forgot.
How do you forget about Big Fish? It's such a good movie.
It is such a good movie.
Obviously, it's not that great. You forgot about it in like 30 seconds.
Independence Day moves on to the next round. Bubbles starts us off in a play-in matchup. Bubbles, is it winning the original comic book movies bracket that we did? I do not agree with this winner, and it was like the third episode that we did, and I'm still bitching about this. Is it Transformers or the winner of the Action Part 2 movie, the Action Movies Part 2, Crank?
I don't know, because I like Transformers, but I don't remember seeing I guess maybe I saw Transformers as a comic book, but I just don't see it as a comic book.
See, that's what I thought too, but it apparently just ran right through it.
It is a comic.
It is a comic book. It's just not known for being one.
No, it's known for being the movie.
It's just like Men in Black. Men in Black is also a comic book series. It's just not known. Yeah, it's just not known for being a comic book series.
What?
Like
Where's the comments for that?
Just call me heavy. Blown away.
What's your vote there, love?
Let's go with Crank on this one.
Crank gets a vote. I agree with you personally. Q, is it Crank or Transformers?
Bruh, I do like me a little Crank.
Oh, I bet you do.
But I'm still going Transformers.
It is a tie game. Jess?
I'm gonna go Transformers because I don't know if I actually seen Crank. I'm looking at it right now, and I don't think I've actually seen it.
It's not like Jason Statham or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, where he has to keep his
he has to keep
rate,
like shocking himself or something like that.
You have to keep his adrenaline over a certain amount. So the not Crank 1, but Crank 2 has like a public sex scene because he needs to keep his. No, that was number 2. Because that was the only good part of the second one. So
maybe that's why I only remember that there's one Crank and that specific scene, because I don't know.
It's a damn good movie. I enjoy it. Transformers does move on in that particular play-in matchup. Q starts this one off. Q. Winning the soundtracks bracket, is it Hustle and Flow or the winner of the Blockbusters bracket Part 1, Apocalypse Now?
You couldn't have given me some better choices or what?
I know, right?
I'm going with Apocalypse.
Apocalypse Now gets a vote. Jess.
What's the first movie?
Hustle and Flow.
Well, I'm going to pass the parcel to you because I don't know.
I'm gonna go Hustle and Flow. I did not. I agree that Apocalypse Now was great for its time. It just didn't age as well as it should, as far as practical effects and everything else goes. It just didn't age as well as it should have. I do love the line. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. But that's the only thing that people actually remember. And there's a scene where a guy's on his knees with his arms up and everything else, and explosions in the background. But and that kind of starts off like a freaking porno right there too in that position.
The line I remember is I love the smell of boobies in the morning. Or are we talking about a different movie?
That's from Beta House?
It is from Beta House.
There you go. I'm going to go with Hustle and Flow, though, on this one. Bubbles, is it Hustle and Flow or Apocalypse Now?
Apocalypse. Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse.
Alrighty then.
That just means I need something to drink. Bubbles. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one. Anyway.
I didn't hear shit.
You didn't go get another Mountain Dew and do it yourself.
I'm not done yet.
We're almost.
Chug.
It is such a satisfying. So Jess, question, do you drink soda or just don't even bother with it?
I drink a little bit of Mountain Dew here and there, but the bubbles really get to my stomach and it hurts.
She never fucking learns though.
No,
like
I don't.
she will grab it like from in front of me and I'll be like, no. And she's like, and it's like, you're going to regret it later. I know. And then I had to listen to it.
Sometimes you just got to regret things. I will take it and I'll swish it in my mouth so I still get like that bubbly feeling in my mouth that I'm looking for. And then I'll swallow it. But because it's so much work, it's usually just easier to steal a drink and not bother with my own.
I thought for sure you were going to say you spit it out after that. But
I drink a lot of these.
Ooh. So I don't know if I have one in my office right now. No. I do the Mio squeezies.
Yeah. Those are expensive though.
I'm not gonna have you tried those just like the squeeze?
Yeah.
That shit is like some of them are okay. Other ones are just absolutely horrid.
So I'll take it and I'll squeeze it and then I'll get like a piece of ice and then let the ice melt like while I have it all in my mouth and it's delicious.
Freddie's like,
Bubbles, you got problems.
We already know that though. Like that's not new.
Bad.
Things are getting weird. I love it. Bubbles, what is your vote though?
Oh, it was Apocalypse.
Apocalypse Now gets a vote. Okay. So those are both playing matches. So Q started that one off. So Jess starts this one off. Jess, is it Crank or Apocalypse Now?
We'll go Crank.
Sorry, I take that back. Transformers or Apocalypse Now? I wanted Crank to move on. It didn't.
Oh, Transformers.
Transformers gets a vote. Bubbles.
I would have been fine with Crank moving forward, but I'm also fine with Transformers moving forward, and that is going to continue to move forward. Sorry, Freddie.
It happens.
I don't think I've seen Apocalypse Now, and I feel like I also have no interest in it either.
Yeah, it's a long-ass movie, too.
Same here.
Q, finish this out. Transformers or Apocalypse Now?
Robots in disguise.
Transformers moves on in a sweep to the next round.
Oh God, was that our first sweep?
No, that's our third sweep.
This is on purpose.
I know. And I want to slap her for it. I wish I could just reach through the screen and
Just blocking away.
I don't know. It's Bubbles. You never know anymore. Bubbles starts us off, and okay. I'm Q. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm sorry.
What?
Actually, I don't think you're. I don't think you're going to care. I think the girls are going to care about this. So I'm really glad that you're going first next. Bubbles. Is it winning the badass women bracket? Is it Brave? Or winning the vacations movie bracket? Is it a Goofy movie?
What the fuck, Freddie? Off, fucking shove it right up there, okay? Like swiftly, no lube, just fucking. Okay.
The drier, the better. I like it raw.
One bullshit. First off,
That's like one of my favorite sign language things too.
I know. I love doing that.
First off, God, what the fuck, Freddie? First,
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
Oh yeah.
The really sad part is that wasn't the one that I thought was gonna get the fuck you Freddy's. It's the matchup that this leads into.
Next time I see him, I'll hit him for you.
just right like that. Just a nice connection, okay?
It doesn't have to be hard. If you connect right, it's good enough.
Right.
Solid connection is all it takes.
Really, I just like the sound. God damn, because I fucking love Merida. Let me tell you what, her mom's a bear. Okay. First off, okay, she was such an amazing character. It like her whole like character development did not revolve around a dude at all. Like it was just straight. She was learning how to be herself and be content with fucking life and how to communicate with her parents. Like, goddamn. But Goofy movie, like that's so fucking classic. Oh my God.
Come on, a badass woman.
Freddie, I'm passing the parcel, but
I knew that. I knew it. 2 passed the parcels out in the first half of the first round. This is 100% Goofy movie for me. As a dad, it's a vacation movie that you got to take your kids on. My daughter is driving age. My son just got his permit yesterday, so I'm getting to the age that I know that my kids are growing up and going to be out of the household. I'm having less and less time to actually have time with them. So I appreciate this movie more. Brave did not get the credit that it was due when it came out, and it just kind of went to the wayside, and it sucks. But Goofy movie gets my vote, which means it gets Bubbles' vote off of that one. Q, is it a Goofy movie or Brave?
I would agree that, like, Brave was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was definitely there. You know, like, it just had to something different. You know, it wasn't like, you know, the whole boy girl love scene type stuff. You know, like everyone expects.
Sorry, guys.
I'm still not going. I'm not going with Brave, so I'm going with the other one. Goofy movie.
Goofy movie gets a vote. Jess.
Well, I gotta give Brave some love, even though she's not moving forward. I'm going with Brave. You should have gone with the parcel.
I didn't hear what he ended up picking because I had to answer a work call.
It was a Goofy movie.
You know what? I'm not mad. No matter which one.
I'm not mad either.
But either way, it's still like. But I'm glad that you gave her a vote, though. Like she definitely deserved at least one.
Oh yeah.
So Q, you get to start this one off. Is it a Goofy movie or Lilo and Stitch?
I'm going Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch gets a vote. By the way, Lilo and Stitch won the Disney Songs bracket back in the day with the song Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. And Goofy movie, of course, won the Vacations Movies bracket. Jess, Lilo and Stitch, Goofy movie.
I'm going with Stitch.
Stitch gets a vote. And Bubbles finishes up.
Do you know how many Stitch items that I have? My salt and pepper shakers are Stitch and Angel. I have a ramen bowl with chopsticks that are Stitch. I have my Stitch shirt. I have Stitch pajama pants or sweatpants. But I wear them in public, so it doesn't matter which one you want to call
So I have to ask, does anybody else think it's weird? Because all of the other experiments are cousins, but yet him and Angel are kind of
together.
I mean, if you get like second or third cousins, it doesn't really matter anymore. Plus, the only reason why the only reasons why cousins shouldn't do anything is a simple fact of it's gonna create mutations, and if Stitch is already a mutation of something anyway.
Right, and it's aliens, so I mean.
So like, you never know what's gonna happen. I don't think cousins matter.
Bubbles, I have a Stitch diamond art up on our wall.
Oh my goodness. I still haven't finished it. I have one that I did finish, but this is my current. I've still got like this whole middle section right here because for some reason I do like the first upper half, and then I flip it over and then start at the bottom and then like work my way back to the middle.
I did all the edges and then worked my way into a circle into the middle.
I like that too. See, and I don't know, it's just the way the thing like sticks to it. You kind of like, you don't want to pull all of it off because then it gets dirty, and then you just kind of have to do it piece by piece. And yeah.
I do mine in circles so I don't have to take it all the way off.
So it's still my vote, yes?
Mm-hmm.
My vote is the Goofy movie because the Goofy movie absolutely does deserve at least one vote in this. I do love Lilo and Stitch, and if the Goofy movie, or if we had more votes today, I might have gone with Lilo and Stitch on this one. But again, Goofy movie absolutely deserves recognition.
Lilo and Stitch moves on in the cartoon corner of this particular bracket. Will be facing a bye in the second round. Jess starts this one off. Jess, in a play-in matchup, winning the Disney Part 1 bracket, is it Big Hero 6 or winning the second Disney bracket, Page Master?
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 gets to vote. I would just like to reiterate, I'm super pissed that I'm not voting today. I have so many feelings on like a majority of these matchups. Big Hero 6 gets to vote. Bubbles, is it Big Hero 6 or Page Master?
I don't know why Freddie woke up one day and was like, here, we just absolutely need to fight, or I just need to like upset Jess a little bit here. Or sorry, I need to upset Bubbles a little bit here. Like, I don't know why this is what you felt. Because Big Hero 6 is an amazing fucking movie, and I watch that with the kids all the time. Like, it's definitely a go-to. It's also a go-to when no kids are around.
Mm-hmm.
But the same is about Page Master, and I absolutely did not even realize until this exact moment that it was a Disney movie.
It's not a Disney movie, which is the reason why it was in the Suck It Disney bracket. These are all non-Disney movies.
Okay.
If I remember right,
Dreamcast?
no, it was one of the like Tombstone type things. It was one of the older versions of before DreamWorks even actually came out. Dreamcast, by the way, is a gaming system, not an actual movie thing.
We'll have to go to Page Master because Page Master is a spectacular movie. It is so even further underrated than Big Hero 6 was. I love everything about Page Master and the exploration of books and how the imagination, all of it, just it was amazing. And that's where my heart is.
And it's got one of the best stoners of all time as a main character, Macaulay Culkin.
Right.
Just saying.
I'm so proud of him.
That's not going to sway my vote.
No.
He's doing good.
Christopher Lloyd, though, should. Christopher Lloyd was in that damn movie. And he's granted. Page Master gets a vote off of that one. Q, finish this out. Is it Page Master, Big Hero 6?
It's going to have to be Big Hero 6 for me. I thought that was an amazing movie. I thought it was extremely underrated and didn't get the recognition it definitely deserved. What came out during about the same time that fucking beat it out?
I think it was Frozen.
Yeah, I think it was. Well.
I think it's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like Frozen either, is because Big Hero 6 is such a better movie. But Disney put more money behind Frozen than they did Big Hero 6, and Big Hero 6 just got screwed out. So Big Hero 6 moves on to round one. We'll be facing, and Bubbles starts its one off. Bubbles, is it Big Hero 6, which won the Disney Part 1 bracket, or the winner of the Space bracket, Space Jam?
Number 2, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Space Jam 2?
No. It won the Space 2 bracket, but both of them are bonus episodes technically, so it's just one bracket total.
Okay, I thought you were saying Space Jam 2, and I was like, oh,
no.
Well, easy, like. Oh god. Okay. Big Hero 6 was so good, but Space Jam was like my childhood. I'm in Space Jam.
Space Jam gets a vote. Q. Space Jam, Big Hero 6.
I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. So Big Hero 6 gets mine. Yeah, vote, yeah.
Gets the vote for me. Come on, you know how to do
You know
this.
what? He had gone months without doing Q-isms, right? And I feel like these last like 3 episodes that I've been on with him, he has done nothing but Q-isms.
I know.
I'll put you a Q-ism.
It all comes flooding back.
Someone opened the dam.
It's a tiebreaker decision coming down to Jess. Jess, is it Space Jam or Big Hero 6?
I'm going with Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 gets a vote off of that one and moves on to the next round. I would have gone with Space Jam off of that one personally, but it would have been a tough decision. Q starts this one off. Q, in a sports movie bracket, is it the winner of the baseball movies? Is it Sandlot? Or the winner of the football movies bracket, Little Giants?
Oh, definitely the Little Giants. I'm not a baseball fan to start off. Secondly, the Little Giants. I can't tell you how many times I watched that damn movie over and over and over, and it was funny every time. Little Giants definitely gets my vote.
Little Giants gets a vote. Jess?
Yeah, see with this thing on.
I can care less about either.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But I'm going to go with the Little Giant.
There's an X.
I'd be the type of person that if I didn't care about it, I would have gone the opposite route of Q just to press the vote to Bubbles. But that's me. Bubbles, is it Little Giants or Sandlot?
No matter what, I would have gone with Sandlot. So whether I was pressed or not pressed, Sandlot has my
Really?
vote.
Sandlot gets the vote. It does not get the win, though. Little Giants moves on.
It's okay.
I really hope. I really hope that you love the movie Little Giants because it will be facing a bye in the next round. Another sports movie.
Yep.
Jess, we have a couple more buys finishing out the first half of round 1. Winning the quotes bracket part 1 with wax on, wax off, is it Karate Kid? Or winning the video game part 2 bracket, Mortal Kombat?
I'm going to go with Karate Kid.
Karate Kid gets a vote. The movie sucks realistically, but Mortal Kombat sucks even more. Bubbles, is it Mortal Kombat or Karate Kid?
Are we talking about the movie Mortal Kombat?
The most recent one. The most recent Mortal Kombat.
About video games, because if we were video gaming, then it would have been.
It's the movie. It's the movie that represents the winner.
Okay, well then, not Mortal Kombat, because again, I think that one. I feel in my soul that they could have done a little bit better with that, because I love Mortal Kombat. Okay, I really do.
Have you seen the new one?
I have seen
This is fucking fantastic.
Which Karate Kid are we talking about?
Original.
Okay. Like, so not the one with, or like the one with like Mr. Miyagi, or before that?
Miyagi.
Okay, I like Miyagi. He dude.
We're doing Miyagi. We're gonna go with Karate Kid.
Karate Kid gets a vote off of that one. Can you finish this out? Is it Karate Kid or Mortal Kombat?
You know, it's kind of funny because in both of these movies, the phrase "finish her" or "finish him" would work perfectly either way. I'm definitely going Mr. Miyagi though with some Karate Kid.
Karate Kid gets a vote. It is another. Bubbles, what is that?
Is it the first sweep?
It is the first sweep. I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
Bubble starts this one off too. Winning the Wrestlers in Movies bracket, is it The Longest Yard? Most recent one, the Adam Sandler version. Or winning the 80s soundtrack bracket, Caddyshack?
Oh, it's The Longest Yard. I like Caddyshack just fine, and I mean, like, it's cute if I'm feeling not nostalgic, but The Longest Yard and the fact that the fucking cheeseburgers, that's got me. That's got me hands down. Okay, like, I just want to know where they're coming from, how he gets
I
them
don't.
on the field.
I don't.
Nothing a double cheeseburger can't fix.
Thank you.
Although I did learn from that movie that it's not easy being cheesy. So
It's not.
Yeah.
And
Jeez.
as a dad that loves dad jokes, I'm fully aware that it's not easy being cheesy. So Longest Yard gets a vote from Bubbles on that one. Q, is it Longest Yard or Caddyshack?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be The Longest Yard. I mean, the movie's just it's just gold. It really is. That's one of Adam Sandler's like good movies. Besides like, his older ones like Billy Madison and all that stuff. But I'm saying like it's still a great movie. Yeah, it's way more quotable, I think.
I would like to point out that Q did not make a dick joke off of this movie, which is kind of surprising.
I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for it too. Jess, is it Longest Yard or Caddyshack?
Make it a sweep.
Make it a sweep, which means
It was the first sweep of the day.
yes, it was. It was the first sweep of that matchup. However, the first sweep of the previous matchup and the first sweep of this matchup will actually go on to be facing sweep to sweep. So, sweeping this out, Jess, is it Karate Kid or Longest Yard?
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard gets to vote and the win. By the way, speaking of sweeps, we didn't have a single sweep throughout the entirety of last week's episode.
Really?
Not a single fucking one.
I think it's because you voted against Jurassic Park like 3 times when it should have had the sweep.
No, there is one time I did not vote. I voted for Jurassic Park because it was going against Batman '89. So, but that was Jess. Bubbles, is it The Longest Yard or Karate Kid?
Oh, it's The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard gets a vote. And Q, finish this out.
Fries that'll cross your eyes. I got the shakes that'll make you quick. I got the burgers that will. I just got burgers. Longest.
I love Terry Crews as well. I just think he's freaking hilarious.
All right, that finishes out the first half of round one. Be right back right after this break. There is no guest this week. There's nobody who's doing any side quests as far as shows go. So we do have a thank you to review later on. So there's that one.
Yeah.
And it's not as funny. The comment is not as funny as last week was, but I do enjoy it.
Beggars can't be choosers, Freddie.
Okay, so no, I do appreciate it though. And if anybody out there has a 5-star review or thank you to review, go ahead and send it to us. Send us a picture of your 5-star review on any of the podcasters that you have or YouTube or something like that with a matchup that you have, and we'll show you what that means later on during the show. Welcome back for the second half of round one. It looks like Jess starts us off on this one. Jess, is it? I'm completely lost with where I'm at.
That would not surprise me.
No, sorry. No, it's the fact that we have so many play-in matchups. So, Jess, winner of the War Movies bracket, is it Inglourious Bastards, or winner of the Remakes bracket, Planet of the Apes?
I'm going to go with Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes gets a vote. Bubbles is back. So, Bubbles, is it Inglourious Bastards or Planet of the Apes?
Oh, Inglourious Bastards.
Gets a vote. Q.
The apes were the Glorious Bastards, just so you know. So Planet of the Apes definitely gets smashes.
See, this is, again, I really wish I was voting on this one because Inglourious Bastards would have won that. Should have won that hands down because it's a damn good fucking movie.
Are you kidding me? Planet of the Apes is a great movie.
Off of the remake of Planet of the Apes.
Was way better than the original. Way better.
It's still nowhere near as good as Inglourious Bastards is. Movie for movie, Inglourious Bastards is so much better. Anyway. Bubbles starts this one off. Bubbles. Winner of the Dad Movies bracket, is it Taken? Or winner of the Action Movies Part 1 bracket, Raiders of the Lost Ark?
You know what? I'm going to go with Raiders.
Raider Nation gets a vote. Q.
I'll definitely rate her Lost Ark.
He didn't make a joke about The Longest Yard, but he's doing everything else he can.
I mean, I was gonna, you know, make a joke about me just wanting to hurt the other movie, not kill it, but it's just, I fumbled it. You know, it just wasn't there.
Speaking of, you know the crew jersey that I have from The Longest Yard?
Yes.
They have a battle jersey.
Well, they have to. It's battle.
Fuck. No. It just came out recently. It's like $20.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $20, and I'm gonna get it as soon as I can. But I've been spending a lot of money on fucking
shirts, jerseys,
fucking movie jerseys. I'm wearing a Waterboy jersey today. Oddly enough,
Waterboy.
Water sucks. It really sucks. Jess, finish this out. Is it Raiders of the Lost Ark or Taken?
I'd rather watch Taken over Raiders, so I'm going to Taken.
I agree with you. I personally think Taken should have won this one because he has a particular set of skills. Q starts us off. It is a play-in matchup. Is it from the Christmas-ish movies bracket? Is it 8 Crazy Nights? Or from a bracket that I cannot remember where the fuck it's from, the Simpsons movie?
That's a tough one. It doesn't deserve a fuck you, Freddie, but that's a tough one.
You know what? I'm going with the yellow people.
Yellow people gets a vote. I do remember the Simpsons movie was in the banned movies bracket, but it did not win the banned movies bracket. It should have, because it ended up Deadpool ended up, I think it was Deadpool versus the Simpsons in the finals, which is the reason why this one's here. Jess, 8 Crazy Nights or Simpsons?
I'm going with the Simpsons.
Gets another one. Bubbles, finish this out.
I'll go with 8 Crazy Nights on this one.
I mean, don't get me wrong, 8 Crazy Nights, good movie.
I could have given us our first sweep of the day, but...
You could have, but you had to be a bastard.
You were so close.
So close.
Jess starts off another play-in matchup. A possible first sweep of the day. We haven't had one yet. So, Jess, from the Suck It Disney bracket, is it Land Before Time? Or from the Destruction of Earth movie bracket or the Earth Day movie bracket, Ice Age?
Fuck you, Freddie.
That is a kind of big fuck you. I'm not going to lie. I'll be right back.
It's dinosaurs versus dinosaurs.
They're both such good movies.
Okay, hold on, because Ice Age 1 did not have dinosaurs in it. Ice Age did not have dinosaurs in it.
They were all mammals. I don't care.
Dinosaurs aren't mammals?
No, but the things that were in there were mammals.
Prehistoric.
Whatever. They're old. And they're all dead now, so...
I don't know. I just saw something about they found like a really well-preserved mammoth, and we're thinking about taking mammoth DNA and making them walk again. I think it's a terrible idea. They're so hairy because it was cold at that point. It's not so cold anymore. They won't survive. It will be way too hot for them. That's a terrible idea.
How do you really feel?
Anything that's been extinct, I feel had its chance and blew it.
It's
Should come back.
true.
Exactly.
What I don't get,
I'm gonna
what
go
I
with
don't get in this entire thing is that we have creatures that are recently extinct, like the white rhino, for instance. They're not extinct yet. Like there's still
But
one
they're damn
left,
close.
but like it's so close that they can't do anything about it. So if they can recreate a freaking woolly mammoth from DNA, why not just help out the creatures that we still have on this planet? Because, like you said, they had their chance and lost it.
If I would have, built this island to have, condors, on it, you wouldn't have a problem with it.
Just as long as they're not feeding us people without letting us know, I have no problems with it. That's where my morals are set. At least give me the opportunity to consent to eating a person. Anything beyond that, I'm you know what? I'm not surprised, and it's not my business anymore.
Jess, let's see if we can start off another our first sweep of the day. Is it Ice Age or Land Before Time?
I'm gonna go with Ice Age.
Ice Age gets a vote. Bubbles.
It's the motherfucking tree stars. I go Land Before Time.
Yeah, tree star.
We still do not have a sweep for the day.
No sweeps at all.
Q gets tie-breaking decision. We know who is facing in round one. It will be facing the Simpsons in round one. So, is it Ice Age or Land Before Time?
So I actually have fucking Ducky, Petrie, Sarah, Littlefoot. What's the other one? Spike. I have all of them, in a little dinosaur miniatures, yay big or so.
I'll have to find them and take a picture and send them.
Yeah.
But do you have a tree star? That's what we need. We need those motherfucking tree stars.
I know. No, we unfortunately do not have the tree star.
No, Littlefoot ate it, motherfucker.
The last damn one.
So I'm still going with I'm going with Land Before Time. That was my shit back in the day. And honestly, those were one of the movies that as they got further, they got better. They didn't get worse, I didn't think. I mean, they should have stopped after 6 instead of going to 20. That's something that they have now, but
I think they stopped at 12. Oddly enough, they should have stopped at 13. Really killed it.
We actually do have quite a bit of their movies.
They're on
movies.
I think they're on Max or something like that. So, Bubbles starts this one off. Bubbles, is it The Simpsons or Land Before Time?
Oh my God, these M&Fers, while I was at the end of my pregnancy, when we're real hormonal, just everything makes us cry. They chose The Land Before Time thinking that was the most spectacular idea to make me watch at the time. I just bawled like a baby. I don't like crying, so I'm going to go with Simpsons.
Simpsons gets a vote. Q, Simpsons, Land Before Time.
I mean, the fact that we're talking about the first Land Before Time, I didn't that one. I don't know. There wasn't enough for me there. It was just too slow. It was too I don't know. I just didn't care for the first one. Anything after the first one, phenomenal. But I'm gonna show some love to Land Before Time and give Jess a tiebreaker.
Which means it is not a sweep. Jess, is it Land Before Time or Simpsons movie?
I'm looking with the Simpsons movie.
You suck.
I'm glad that Q gave Land Before Time a vote, though. That brings me a little bit of joy.
If he voted for The Simpsons, I would have done Land Before Time.
It did. It deserved it.
We can't have the sweeps. We cannot have the sweeps today.
No sweeps today.
Moves on 2-1, faces another 2-1 in the next round. Q will be starting this one off. Q will not be starting this one off. That actually ends the first. Q will be starting off the next round. We'll be right back right after this break.
You have me all excited, Freddie.
I know. I try to do that. I try to get you excited as possible and just let you down.
Just edging.
Just edging the entire time. Q is the only one not to use pass the parcel, by the way. Everybody else has steal votes and loads to blow.
That's because I don't trust your vote, Freddie.
So I'm right. Kira's gonna fall off the couch again.
Welcome back for round 2. It looks like Q starts us off. Q, is it the live-action version of Beauty and the Beast, or in a buy from the previous round, Jurassic World?
Jurassic World. That's hands down.
With no hesitation on that, Jurassic World gets a vote. Jess?
I'm gonna have to go with Jurassic World.
Yeah, that girl.
I was really hoping you went ahead and with Beauty and the Beast just to see what Q's reaction was.
It would have been ugly. It would have been ugly.
It would have been ugly because my vote is Beauty and the Beast, and it would have went through.
Are you gonna cry, Bubbles?
I'm not gonna cry.
We wouldn't blame you if you did.
Jurassic World moves on, faces another buy from round 1 in the next round. Jess starts this one off. Jess, is it Independence Day or Planet of the Apes?
I'm gonna go with Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes gets a vote. Bubbles?
Yup. Planet of the Apes.
No, I scared the shit out of me. I fucking had a heart attack right there.
I saw that.
Damn. I was not expecting her to just...
Kira just like, what?
And Q, finish this out. Is it Planet of the Apes or Independence Day?
I'll go with the apes. Why not?
Is that our first sweep?
It is. Congratulations there, Bubbles.
Yeah.
About damn time. We haven't had one yet.
I mean, Jesus, how long have we been on this? Almost an hour?
I know, right? And this is our first fucking sweep. Bubbles starts this one off, by the way. Bubbles. Is it, in a buy from the previous round, is it Aladdin or Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch. Why can't I speak today? Like, all of my words, I might be having a stroke, guys. So if I just like seize out, just continue on.
We will.
Supposed to save those for me. By the way, backtracking a little bit, Jurassic World had a buy. It was winner of the Bastards top 10 movies and the $1 billion movie bracket. Aladdin won the Disney Part 2 bracket and the Disney Songs bracket with A Whole New World. Lilo and Stitch gets that vote from Bubbles. Q, is it Lilo and Stitch or Aladdin?
I'm going to go with Leroy and Stitch.
I love Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins.
There's a sandwich. I love the sandwich.
And Jess, finish this out.
His name was like Ruben, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Ruben.
Yeah, that was Ruben, the sandwich maker. Now it's 625.
I'm going with Lilo and Stitch.
I think we just got our first sweep there, Bubbles.
The first sweep?
First sweep of the day.
You know what? Lilo and Stitch definitely deserve it.
It does.
Yes, they do.
Q starts this one off. Q.
Yes.
It's going to be Little Giants or a winner, a buy from the round 1 from Wrestlers and Movies and the Sandler bracket. Is it Little Giants or the Water Boy?
Ooh.
The Little Giants has a lot of like little cutesy like funny things in there. The Water Boy is just fucking gold though. I gotta go Water Boy.
Water Boy gets a vote. Jess.
I'm going with Water Boy.
Gets another one. Bubbles.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Really, really sucks. Oh, it's definitely Water Boy, which, I mean, I think this brings us to our first sweep of the day.
No. I don't know how this it took so fucking long to do it. Jess starts us off.
What she said.
Shut up, Lily.
In a 3-0 versus a 2-1 matchup, Jess, is it Transformers or Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Transformers.
Bubbles.
Sure, just fell off the couch.
Well, it was Transformers and what?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh. I'm gonna do Raiders of the Lost Ark.
We still don't have a fucking sweep.
Jesus.
Q.
I just fucked it all up.
After I'm done with it, it ain't gonna be lost no more. But I'm not going with the Lost Ark. I'm going.
Speaking of lost, I lost my fork. I just dropped it. And I tried to catch it. I was fumbling with it. And I caught my noodle.
That's the important part. Food.
And I ate it.
Oh yeah, because if it would be waste. Sorry, Q. What was your vote? Either Raiders or Transformers?
It's Transformers.
Transformers gets a vote, and the win off of that 2-1 to the next round. Next up, Bubbles starts us off. Bubbles, is it the Simpsons movies or Big Hero 6? Both of these are 2-1 last round.
I love The Simpsons. Like 90s kid. I totally grew up like watching that at dinner time every night. But I love Big Hero 6. It's such a good movie, and that's going to be my vote.
Big Hero 6 gets a vote. Q.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my big dick too. Sorry, Big Hero 6 too, like as well.
It was about time Q made a dick joke. Mainly talking about themselves.
It's not 6 inches. That's just in there somewhere, but it's not 6 inches. That's that.
Well, not all at one time. I mean,
right. Like maybe 3 different increments.
Jess finishes out with Big Hero 6 or Simpsons.
Big Hero 6.
Did I see the look she gave? I think she agrees with me, and that's upsetting.
You know, Bubbles, you've been waiting for such a long time to say this.
I've been waiting for so long to say it's a fucking sweep finally.
Big Hero 6 moves on 3-0 to the next round. Next up, last up in round 2, Q starts us off. Q. Is it from a bye from the first round? Is it the winner of the Bastards and Bitches in the IMDb Part 1 bracket, representing Jenny Gump in the Bitches part? Is it Forrest Gump or The Longest Yard?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm definitely gonna go with Longest Yard on this one. Forrest Gump. Don't get me wrong, it was a great movie, but how low do you have to go to just say fuck this dude the whole time and then be like, hey, I got AIDS now. Fuck I'll do it.
Oh, and he's got loads of fucking money too. So
yeah, that too. But
you've been my love all along. No, I haven't. You've been fucking every dude in this damn country.
Twice over.
Longest Yard gets a vote. Jess, is it Longest Yard or Forrest Gump?
I'm going to go with The Longest Yard.
Gets another vote. Bubbles. Swallow first.
Could you get The Longest Yard?
We only swallow here, okay? Okay, so sitting here, I feel like I'm on the opposite mindset of you guys when it comes to Ginny.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think towards the end, her intentions definitely were not pure like they were throughout the rest of the movie. Because you can have an interest in somebody without having that kind of interest in somebody. And the fact that
So then she gets AIDS and just has that extra interest now? Okay,
so I said at the end of the movie, I don't know what the goal was. I don't know what the intentions were. it doesn't seem kind, but like
Oh, big and whore.
think about the like whole like beginning part of the movie. Like she was like his only fucking friend because he was different. Like
That doesn't excuse it though.
And to be honest, she probably didn't have any friends either, though.
You know,
So,
and like,
I mean, I don't know. She got around pretty well.
and maybe towards the end, she was sitting there and she's like, listen, I've been fucked over by every fucking person except for this one person that's stuck with me just as a friend and has been okay with fucking loving me from a distance. And, you know, maybe I should possibly give him a chance. I don't know. Like, maybe.
That never happens in real life ever.
Yeah.
And if it does, it's a pity thing. The girl pities the dude because it's like, you waited so long, I guess I'll give it a shot, when it's not really a shot. It's more just like I tried, sorry.
Like, is it pity or is it waking up though? Because I mean,
It's
like,
pity.
I can think of all these toxic people that I've gone through. Right? Like I can think of all these like super shitty relationships and stuff. And like, I'm like, God, fine, I'm tired of feeling like this. So then I found somebody that makes me feel good. Like,
All right. Was he part of your life the entire time, just being pushed back on the fucking sidelines while you went around with all these dickheads?
unfortunately, I didn't meet him as a kid.
There you go. So it doesn't matter. Your argument is invalid.
It wouldn't have worked out if I did. So, because you know he's older than I am, so I probably wouldn't have like really crossed paths unless it was a weird situation, which that would have been inappropriate. So me meeting him as
well, I mean, it was the South, so
more appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, to be inappropriate in the South, you got to go real far.
The worst part about this entire situation, realistically, is that Forrest Gump, which is a movie I don't like. I think it's completely overrated. Jenny Gump, who did win the bitches part of the Bitches and Bastards bracket, ended up being played by the same person who plays the title character in one of my favorite movies, The Princess Bride, who plays Princess Buttercup.
Is that
It bothers
really?
me. Yeah. It's
I never put that together.
Robin Wright plays fucking Jenny Gump and freaking Princess Buttercup.
You know,
So it's kind of, it sucks to hate on Forrest Gump because of that one person, but
my
bad characters.
The longest yard.
No.
After all of that ranting and raving, like I said, I don't know. Like I'm kind of on like a little bit more open-mindedness on poor Jenny over there.
Open-mindedness? No. You're the opposite. We're the open-minded ones, thinking that no, she's the villain. You're like, no, she was just a sweet girl that didn't realize what she wanted until she was about to die, and then no, hell no.
shut the fuck up, man.
The first thing I would have done, though, was gotten fucking like a DNA test.
That wasn't available back then, though.
I don't think that was available.
Oh, you definitely could. First of all, I would start off with a damn blood test because there's just to make sure that the kid's okay.
He's got AIDS already, bro.
Forrest was happy with how everything fucking panned out. Like there did not seem to be any upsetness.
Okay, let's be honest though. The guy was not all there. Like, I don't mean anything like bad by that. I'm just saying though, like, yes, he's going to be happy because he finally got the girl he's always wanted his entire life, not being able to see what she was.
And then she screws him over one last time. This entire thing, he's waited so long to finally get this girl, finally get to love on this girl, and she dies.
There's no way that was his kid.
No, it was just named after him. Although I do think there's a scene in that where they do, like, she crawls through his window and they hook up and everything else, but I don't know. I feel sorry for the kid having her for a mom. But
yeah.
Anyway, Longest Yard does move on. Forrest Gump does not get a vote on that, which means this is our first
sweep of the day.
Our first fucking sweep. And And it finishes out the round one, which means we'll be right back right after this break. As I said before previously, we have a thank you to review. So, to everybody out there listening to this one, before I became a podcaster, I never saw all this 5 stars request actually mattered, but apparently I was wrong. But being the bastards that we are on this show, we don't want to just have you waste your 3 seconds or so to give out 5 stars willy-nilly. So we're going to go ahead and trade you for it. If you send us a picture of your 5-star review, we want 5 stars. 5 stars are best. We are the best. Send us a picture of your 5-star review or 5 stars on YouTube, Spotify, or whatever you happen to have, along with a matchup that you want us to vote on. We will not only shout you out on the show, we will go ahead and do your matchup as well. And it'll be a little thank you to review. Today's thank you to review comes from a guy by the name of David Hershey. Says, love this show. The banter is great, and it's amazing to hear some of these rants. I'm a lifelong wrestling fan, and I wish other podcasts did wrestling themed brackets like you. Keep that shit up. Signed, the tag team bastard, David. My bastard matchup for you is wrestling related. Who is the better wrestler turned actor? And since it's wrestling themed, let's do a triple threat. Is it Dave Bautista, The Rock, or John Cena? And Q, I'm going to start with you.
Well, who was the first guy? Sorry,
Batista.
Batista.
Dave
Okay.
Batista
Yeah,
or Drax?
I don't know. I think out of everybody, out of all the wrestlers that have ever done a movie or anything like outside of the wrestling, The Rock definitely did it the best. He was still the same person, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's just, I don't know. I'd say The Rock, though, definitely.
I'm going to kindly disagree with you, sir, on that one. The Rock does Rock movies. The Rock is The Rock in every single movie he does.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
There's no acting involved in that one. It's just the fucking Rock.
It's his persona. That's what he does.
Yeah, it's just him. It's like putting...
Batista couldn't fucking act at all. John Cena was fucking garbage.
Dude,
so what else are you going to go with?
Dave Bautista is the best actor on this entire thing. Every single one of his movies that I've seen is fucking fantastic. Including in a freaking M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie, who I do not like. I don't like any of his movies, but I do like Knock at the Cabin, or whatever the fucking name of that was. And Batista starred in that damn movie. Every movie that he's done, every character that he's played is absolutely almost flawless as far as it goes. So The Rock only does Rock things. He's not actually acting. He's there because The Rock's name value is amazing. And John Cena, the problem with John Cena movies is that it's just a blank screen. You can't see him. I mean, the background is amazing, but like you can't see John Cena. So
able to see this bullshit.
Realistically, Dave Bautista, out of all 3 of these, is the better actor out of all of them. And I personally think, realistically, I think the movies Dave Bautista's been in has actually made more box office than The Rock or John Cena has.
I don't know about that.
Name one Rock movie that has been like a huge box office hit.
Fast and Furious
was not a.
That wasn't a Rock movie.
No. I will count it.
Movie.
I will count it. But that particular.
Or you mean like where he's like the actual like main?
No. Any movie that Rock's in, I will loosely base it that far to give you as many options as possible. However, that particular movie or Hobbs and Shaw, which Hobbs and Shaw actually did better than
that was actually really good. I did like Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw did better box office than
I'm going to say
Fast 5 did. Jumanji too. But the best box office though is the Guardians movies. Dave Bautista outsells the Rock in fucking
I don't think
movie tickets sold.
Okay.
We do also have Moana.
Going with the people like just being in the movie, yes, but I'm saying I think the Guardians was not just because of Batista. It was because of fucking Chris Pratt. It was because of
but as far as
it was not just because of Batista. If it was Batista as Chris Pratt, no one would have watched it.
I don't know. I personally think Dave Bautista is a phenomenal fucking actor. So I'm going to go for Dave Bautista on that one. Jess, you gave your vote. What was that?
I'm going with Dwayne.
With who?
Dwayne Hardcock Johnson.
Okay. And Bubbles finishes one out. Is it Dave Bautista, The Rock, or John Cena?
Okay. So I'm going to just throw this out there. I do not follow wrestling. I don't watch wrestling, and that's just a me thing.
But you know who The Rock is.
Yeah, that Dave Bautista started off as a wrestler, was a wrestler in any form. So that one was news to me as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like The Rock only has like 3 characters that he can play. He can play like a cop, he can play like that action, but he is kind of funny. So like I'm down with that. But that's really kind of it for him. John Cena is so kind. Like he does a lot. I think he holds the most Make-A-Wish.
Yep.
Granted things.
I think it's over 600 now. So,
and that holds some weight for me. Like that means a lot. That just kind of tells me how he is as just a character, like as his character as a real functioning human being in society, not somebody that I just see on a screen. I feel that Dave Bautista, in what I've seen him in, has more range than John Cena or The Rock. Like I do feel like there's more range with Dave Bautista. I do know that The Rock has played more movies, but I feel as if that's just more of notoriety because he is just kind of a bigger name. My vote is, however, going to go ahead and go with Dave Bautista because I prefer just kind of watching him as an actor, and I don't feel like it's the same thing that I've seen over and over again in Predictable.
Which means I do apologize, David, but we ended up having a tie decision with John Cena not getting a single vote on this one, but The Rock and Dave Bautista getting dual wins, dual losses, whatever it happens to be.
Always put both in a movie.
Yeah, I would love to see Dave Bautista and The Rock in the movie. I think The Rock would play the villain though. I don't see Dave Bautista playing the villain.
I don't know. I don't like name a movie where The Rock's the villain.
The Rundown.
He's not the villain.
Oh yeah. Do you associate more with The Rock or Sean William Scott in that movie?
Honestly, to me, it's actually kind of equal. Sean William Scott is great. Don't get me wrong. Fucking Stifler is amazing. I love him. I love how he acts and everything. And the way like The Rock just like plays off it and everything, probably. I mean, obviously it's scripted, but it works.
Okay,
those two work really well together.
The Mummy 2.
He was
okay. Yeah. That wasn't that great.
Doom.
That was really bad CGI, and he had like 2 lines.
Yeah. Doom. He played the villain in that one as well. Technically, he played the villain in Moana halfway through the movie until you realize that he had a change of heart.
But was it
just a selfish asshole?
What he did was never selfish. It was never for selfish. Well, I mean, I guess it was because he
left a girl on an island to starve to death.
Because the gods gave him a boat.
That was the consequence of what happened. Because he went and stole this heart because he just wanted to feel the love that he never got from his parents, right? Like his mom was like, "Fuck you."
So he's a thief.
Okay, that's. Okay, so he's still craving this. He's like, look, I did this. These are my people. Like, I am a human in all senses. I need that love. I need to feel that love. So let me go and let me do something. Like, I'm giving you these things. You guys are praising me as I'm giving you these things. But this is the ultimate thing. This is the thing that's going to give me the most love from you. And I'm going to put in my work to get it. Oh, shit. Here's a fucking volcano god trying to kill me now. Like, was he aware that was going to be the consequence by taking this heart? Or, and does that make him a villain? Or does that just make him a pawn? Is the humans really the villains in that movie?
Okay, I'm that's not the villain part that I'm talking about. He literally left Moana on a deserted island in a cave to
He came back for her.
He had to.
And he's not aware that he doesn't know around people enough to know that they have to eat that often. I mean, I forget to feed my family all the time because I don't eat like I used to. Okay. There's times I will go all day and forget to eat. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God I have other like adults in my life, because I'm pretty sure my kids would have went without breakfast and lunch. And it's not on purpose.
But my point is like, I don't see Dave Bautista playing a villain as well as the freaking Rock would.
Right, because he can't play a villain. The Rock can play the good guy and the bad guy and still be the Rock.
And technically, the Rock did play the villain in not the Tooth Fairy,
Red Notice, I guess.
Oh, Red Notice as well. But he didn't. He played a villain, but you didn't realize he was a villain until like the end of the movie.
No, he knew.
No, not in Red. No. Are you talking about Red Notice or a different movie?
No, Red Notice. You didn't realize he was a villain. Because that's the one that has,
the viewer didn't realize he was a villain. Okay, yeah.
The people watching the movie didn't realize. This is a spoiler alert for a movie that's fucking on Netflix, so it's probably not getting a lot of play anyway. But no, The Rock would be a better villain than Bautista would, because I think a majority of people out there, with the exception of you, apparently, have more love for Bautista than The Rock.
The only reason I feel like that's true is because I feel like a lot of people feels like, okay, it's not a feeling that he did. The Rock sold out. Let's be honest. He's a sellout.
I would use the phrase "traded up."
Okay, we'll go with that. Same thing, but all right, nicer wording.
But anyway, it's a tie. This battle, by the way, because I looked this up beforehand. Dave Bautista and The Rock are the top two as far as wrestlers turned actors. As far as fans go in the as well, that this battle has been going on for the longest time. So we didn't help the situation. Us just bullshitting about it. So I apologize there, David. Thank you for listening as well.
So, David, you can be the tiebreaker, picking between either The Rock or Bautista, and that's the win. Unless it's Bautista, then no.
All right. Q is the only one with past the parcel left.
Ooh.
And these next four is the only time you can use it. Also, steal a vote. Next four, nobody has stolen a vote. And nobody had blown a load. Blown a load goes all the way to the finals, including thus. Welcome back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like Jess starts us off on this one. Jess, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm not voting, so I'm not sorry about this at all. Is it Black Pearl or Jurassic World?
I'm going to go Jurassic World.
Voting against Johnny Depp.
I am.
So are you saying Chris Pratt is better looking?
For Chris Pratt.
So she's trading up.
I'm saying Chris Pratt is better looking. Chris Pratt is also a lot younger.
Hey, Johnny's like 60 nowadays? 55 or something in there?
Johnny Depp will always have a place in my heart.
And in your pants.
Through the door, he is definitely my hall pass. So is Chris Pratt, but anyways.
Hall pass denied.
Jurassic World gets a vote off of that one. Bubbles, is it Jurassic World or Black Pearl?
I'm gonna go with Black Pearl on this one.
Black Pearl gets a vote.
What's your reasoning?
I just happen to like the movie. Keira Knightley is beautiful.
I mean, you got Orlando Bloom in that too. Like,
Yeah.
We do have Orlando Bloom in there. We've got a drunken Johnny Depp through the whole movie. You know.
he's literally drunk the entire time he's playing that part.
You know, and I don't blame him. And the other day I was just asking that same question.
He's that dedicated as an actor. Like, he literally makes himself the fucking character.
Did you happen to hear that Johnny Depp would go to like children's hospitals
Dressed up
as Jack Sparrow to perfect his character?
Yep.
That's so cool.
I don't see Chris Pratt doing that.
To this day.
I don't think he does so much after he got fucked over by Disney.
But
yeah, he got fucked over by Disney.
If a child requests it and he finds out, he does go as Jack Sparrow when he hears that his child has it.
I mean, who else is he gonna go? It's like
one of my favorite Black Pearl stories though is from the set of Aquaman, because in a total freaking dick move by Jason Momoa, dressed up as Jack Sparrow to go on the set of freaking Aquaman just to piss off Amber Heard.
Yep. He did not want to do the movie with Amber.
I don't blame him. Nobody wanted that shit to happen. And I've seen the second Aquaman movie is on like HBO Max or something like that now, and it's no different. If not, it's a little bit better without her in it. So
you did. Jason
granted, the first 15 minutes of that is the entire baby scene, which is fucking adorable. So I appreciate that one. Anyway, Q is tiebreaker decision. Q, is it Jurassic World or Black Pearl?
Oh, fuck. Do I want Jurassic World facing Jurassic Park? That's the real question.
You know what? I don't even know if that's going to happen, because the possibility of what is facing in the next round is going to be a really tough decision for Jess. Both of them.
Is it Stitch?
It might be.
I do like the Black Pearl. Black Pearl's like my favorite movie of all of them.
No loads have been blown or steal a vote.
I can't blow my vote. I'm the last one to go.
Oh, no, you can't steal a vote because everybody's voted. So,
all right.
You can pass the parcel.
Yeah, he doesn't trust me though.
I mean, I'm okay with either one of these movies. So fuck it. Freddie, pass the vote to you. Pass the parcel.
Pass the parcel to me. I want to see Jess shit her pants. I really do. So, but either one of them, because I know what's going to happen. So I'm going to go with Jurassic World. For matchup sake, because since I'm not voting, my biggest pleasure in this entire episode is just watching Bubbles and Jess squirm. For more than one reason, of course.
Jurassic World. Really, the reasons, Freddie? Like
just one. That's all it takes. Jurassic World gets to vote and the win off of that one. Bubbles starts us off. Bubbles. Is it? Let's. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Is it Big Hero 6 or Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, what the fuck, Freddie? God damn, fuck us. Fuck us hard, okay? Because this is some straight fucking bullshit.
I mean, it don't reach that farther, love. If it would, we would have a fun time trying to explain that to TSA. So
Not time for
I'm gonna go with Lilo and Stitch. I'm gonna stay loyal to Lilo and Stitch here.
Lilo and Stitch gets a vote. Q. Lilo and Stitch or Big Hero 6?
I'm gonna steal Justin's vote.
Fuck you.
And I'm gonna Lilo and Stitch the fuck out of here.
Yes.
That was so trashy. That was so trashy. Listen.
That is awesome.
Oh, like I'm the best bastard. This is why, right here.
Fucking asshole.
I knew she was gonna go for fucking Lilo and Stitch automatically. There was no chance she would vote in Big Hero 6.
I'm just saying that if he falls into a doorknob later, I totally understand.
Oh yeah, it'd be him tripping.
Hell
Yeah.
He's tripping now. What are you talking about?
I was gonna say he's tripping now.
Boy, straight up tripping. Big Hero 6 moves on 2-1 to the next round. Jess, just out of curiosity, and for so the people who don't know out there, who I already know who you voted for, is it Big Hero 6 or Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, it was gonna be Lilo and Stitch.
I kind of figured as much. Lilo and
asshole had to fucking ruin it.
That's right.
Lilo and Stitch stays in the previous round. Big Hero 6 moves on 2-1 to the next round. Still don't have a sweep.
No sweeps.
Fucking weird.
Hella weird. There's only
I
3
know.
of us. Assume that by now we'd be sweeping something.
Q starts this one off. He already stole a vote.
Take a break from chores.
He already stole a vote. Q, is it the Water Boy or Longest Yard?
Oh, fuck you, Freddie.
Why couldn't I start this one out so I can steal his fucking vote?
I mean, I'd be okay with either one, so it doesn't like to stealing my vote on this one. We won't really do much.
I mean, if you blow your load, she can still steal your vote, which realistically might save you later on, because her steal a vote would be off the board. But you're gonna have to sacrifice your load just in case.
I mean, yeah. I mean, fucking bitch is the only time I ever finished last. So I'm gonna go with Waterboy, more classic.
Waterboy gets a vote. Jess, Waterboy, Longest Yard.
I'm gonna go with the Longest Yard.
Wake her ass up. We gotta win them all.
Which means it's a tie-breaking decision coming down to Jess. Jess, is it Waterboy or Longest Yard?
We all know that I like to be tied up. Thank you, Jess.
You're welcome.
Okay, but
This game's exciting you, huh?
Even though this is a basement, I don't have any rope down here. What the fuck?
That might
Probably
be
a good sign.
You have duct tape?
Multiple rolls, but yeah.
You can use that in place of.
Different colors, too. So.
There you go.
make it fun.
You guys want some condoms with your fucking rape kit here? Like rape kit here or what? Jesus.
No, those are with the shovel.
Judge you? Like, how you out here judging?
I'm not judging. No judgment.
No judgment. No shame.
Bubbles. Waterboy, Longest Yard.
Listen, I'm willing to take that Longest Yard, so. Fuck you, Q. The joke. I have been waiting for you to say something, and I just can't wait any longer, okay? I just had to take care of business on my own.
I'm sorry. I last too long, it happens.
Longest Yard moves on to. I'm gonna really laugh if we don't have a sweep from now on because we haven't had a fucking sweep this entire episode.
Right?
That's our third 2-1 in a row. Jess, this is the last time for either Jess or Bubbles to use a steal a vote. Jess, is it Planet of the Apes or Transformers?
I'll go Planet of the Apes.
Gets a vote. This is your last time to steal Q's vote there, Bubbles.
You know what? I think it's about time that we've had our first sweep. So I'm going to steal Q's vote and also go with Planet of the Apes.
Apes moves on. I can't believe like the remake of Planet of the Apes is fucking.
Yeah, I am just baffled.
You helped bring it this
There
far.
are, yeah, but there's so many other good. Like for instance,
Like Transformers should have whooped the.
it should have won. It shouldn't have lost against freaking Inglorious Bastards. It shouldn't have won off of Independence Day. Transformers, the only reason it won is because you got your vote stolen. Like, it shouldn't have won any match. This is the reason yeah. Apes moves on to the next round. Bubbles starts us off. Bubbles. Steal votes are off the board. Past parcels are off the board. Bubbles starts us off. Bubbles. Do you want to start off with Jurassic World or The Longest Yard? One of those two.
Jurassic World.
Okay. So, Bubbles starts us off. No loads have been blown. Is it Jurassic World or Big Hero 6?
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 gets to vote. Q.
I mean, I'm definitely going Jurassic World. I'm surprised that you didn't go Jurassic World as well for basically saying to like fuck me for the Big Hero 6 thing earlier.
Oh, and I love Big Hero 6. I couldn't say fuck you for that. Like I am so understanding. I am so forgiving. Q.
That's
like
yeah. Yeah, I'm going Jurassic.
I mean, I like to use the word calculating, but you do you. Jess, tie-breaking decision. Moving on to the finals of Jurassic World to Big Hero 6.
I'm gonna have to go with Jurassic World.
I just don't want to see it like go against Jurassic Park. Like, that's what I don't want to see. Like that's
Jurassic Park and Jurassic World are like my out of the whole franchise are my two favorites. So first and second for either one of those is great.
I can guarantee you, if we had a full cast today, this would not have happened.
No.
Like mainly because I think Independence Day would be Planet of the Apes just because Harvey was here, and that fucking Will Smith would just have done that one. So, and there's a couple other matchups as well. Q starts us off on the other side. Q, is it Planet of the Apes or Longest Yard?
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard gets a vote. Jess.
Longest Yard.
Gets another one. Bubbles.
Longest Yard.
Holy shit, it's a tweet!
What?
Well, I mean, we haven't had one yet. We're kind of due.
My God! Finally.
Who knew? We all could agree.
Fucking amazing. Jess.
We're gonna hack into this, and we finally got our first sweep.
I know.
We have two matchups left. Nobody has blown a load. Is it Big Hero 6 or Planet of the Apes?
Whose vote is it?
Whose vote?
Yes.
Oh, Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 gets a vote. Bubbles.
Big Hero 6.
Gets another one. Q.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes doesn't deserve third place.
No.
So Big Hero 6.
We just got our first sweep, people.
We got our first sweep at the finals here. What? Third place? It took us all the way to third place to get our sweep.
Right before the finals, we finally get a fucking sweep. Bubbles starts off the final matchup. No loads have been blown.
I'm blowing it.
Even before I read it. That's nice. Kind of early.
Hey,
You're not gonna let me.
Like I don't have to worry about it.
It's cool.
Not gonna let me sweep you off your feet first.
No, I'd rather blow first, and then we can do the sweeps. Like,
I mean,
I'd rather sweep you up as you're blowing. That'd be great.
what's the match? What is the matchup?
Bubble starts us off. It's either Jurassic World 2-1 or Longest Yard 3-0.
I'm still blowing.
Oh, I kind of figured you would. Q. Bubbles officially blown her load. Is it Jurassic World or Longest Yard?
Just blow it, Q. Just blow it.
I got to go with the JP, man. I got to stick with the original Jurassic Park.
I was really hoping
I was going to blow my load.
that you were going to blow your load. Jess would have voted. Bubbles would have voted against Jess, so it would have been a tie-breaking decision coming down to you, which would have given you the opportunity to go with Jurassic World. However, Jurassic World
happened.
But he said Jurassic Park, not Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Either way, it's we know where he's going. Either way, Jurassic World won the Bastards top 10 bracket, and if I remember right, that was Jess's pick. Long ass time ago. The Longest Yard is on the other side. Jess, is it Jurassic World or The Longest Yard?
Jurassic
Or blow your
World.
load? Jurassic World gets a vote. Jess, Bubbles, finish this off. Is it Jurassic World or Longest Yard?
It's The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard, 2-1.
Damn, no fucking sweep yet.
No fucking sweep. We haven't had a sweep. This is the last matchup. We need a sweep. Because we haven't had one. We didn't have one last episode either. So, finals. Bubble started the last one off. So Q, who did not blow his load, Jess didn't blow her load. Is it Jurassic Park or is it Jurassic World?
JP or JW?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was the last matchup.
That's what I thought it was too. I completely forgot about last week.
So that kind of fucks me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm still going JP all the way.
Bubbles blowing her load just kind of threw me off my game.
Sorry. I didn't know that blowing my load was just going to distract everybody.
I do, however, I see a tie-breaking decision coming down because, again, Jurassic World is one of Jess's favorite movies. So, Jess, is it Jurassic World or Jurassic Park?
Jurassic World.
It is Jurassic World, which means it is a tie-breaking decision coming down to Bubbles. Is it Jurassic Park that won the books to movies bracket previously, or Jurassic World that won the Bastards top 10 and the $1 billion movies bracket? If you give it Jurassic Park would officially win 2 brackets, and Jurassic World have won 3 brackets. Personally, just to break Q's heart, because he really wants that second bracket win, I would go with Jurassic World, and the fact that Jess is an amazing fucking person.
I mean, come on. They had to create a dinosaur in Jurassic World to make it interesting. They couldn't just stick with the originals. Like, go ahead, buttholes. Do it. Go ahead.
Buttholes?
Go ahead.
Calling you buttholes. He's offending you.
Right? Like, damn. Damn,
like,
Q.
not trying to do that. He's not even trying to like buy your vote either with like future votes.
Like, damn.
He's not even trying. Like, it's rude.
Very rude. It's just
Lost cause.
Listen, this is fucking, that's at least 3rd on my list on fucking rude things, okay? Like,
Really?
you're so close to being to the fucking.
At least it's not number 1.
Hey, it was only buttholes. I mean, I could have said something way worse.
You could have. Okay, but first off, Jurassic World is a really, really fantastic movie. I do enjoy watching that movie, and I do enjoy Jess a lot. Jurassic Park is the OG of, dinosaur realism movies there, and I would have 100% gotten a way to go see those dinosaurs. I would have found a way.
Even after these people got
I have this big admiration for everything that they did technology-wise at the time with Jurassic Park, the realism that they did, that somebody, I don't know who the fuck that was, but I feel as if they should never want for a single fucking thing in ever again. My vote is going Jurassic Park on this one. Just the OG feeling of it, the admiration that I have for the technology used at the time. Jurassic Park is my vote in it. And you know what? This vote would have been that vote, and fuck you, Q. Fuck you for having such a little fucking bait and butthole over here. Okay. Dickhead. Jesus.
I mean, you got bubbles, buttholes. I mean, it works.
What about butthole blowing bubbles?
She almost put her drink out.
No. Bubbles doesn't spit.
I know.
I don't spit. I just
Easy to clean up.
Down, no?
I mean, there's sometimes it might go into like your nasal cavity up here if you're just really trying not to, but I can hold it back.
Oh boy. Have you been angry dragoned before? It sounds like you've definitely been angry dragoned. Well, folks, that's our show for this week.
That is our show this week. It's Big Hero 6 Big Hero 6 longest yard in Jurassic World this week, but Jurassic Park wins the entire bracket overall. Q, where can people find you?
You can find me on Isla Sorna, bro, because that's where I'm at right now with all the dinosaurs. You can also find me on Facebook under Quincy Banshu or on Instagram under Master Bastard Q. Because, well, I'm the master of these bastards.
He fucking wishes he is.
Shit. It was because of me, Jurassic Park won this. It, like, won the winners of the winners. And with, the assist of, Bubbles, of course, but he definitely got it.
I would like to say, too, that we did a winners of winners bracket on Bracketology, and Jurassic Park won that one as well.
It's fitting.
It's a good movie.
It's the best of the best. It happens. You can find Jess at
not on him.
At the house
not anymore. This is the fucking divorce proceedings right now after this shit. Like, why'd your marriage break up? Jurassic World versus Jurassic Park. Jurassic World is bigger.
I figured it'd be because I made Big Hero 6 beat out Lilo and Stitch.
That's the main cause of it. You can find me on Facebook under Just May Vandy Strew, Instagram Just May 93, or this podcast.
Angry sex. Angry sex.
I was not gonna have Lilo and Stitch win this bitch. Because these two are both Stitch lovers. I think Lilo and Stitch could have won over Jurassic Park, and I didn't want that happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a dick move, dude.
What? Dick move? It's smart, bro.
No, it was. I applaud you, but you can find Bubbles at.
You can find me right here on Bracket Bastards, or you can also find me occasionally on the TikTok under Jessie Marie.
And of course, I am your host, Freddie Fisher, or holding the pair today. And you can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracketology and Bracket Bastards. On Bracketology right now, we have 2 polls going up every single day. Currently, it is the I'd Rather Not bracket, which is what we're doing next week here. So make sure to check that one out. And the Villainous Voices bracket, which is in the end of round 2 today as we record. So it should be still going up as this episode drops, where we're talking about Disney villain songs. And we will be doing that bracket later on next spring, I believe, on here. On Twitter, I'm at Fisher777. We're all at Bracket Pod. And on Instagram, as always, you can find me at Can't Lick Me. Not one word. I try to end every single show with a quote. This quote, considering that we're talking about the best of the best here, is from Men in Black, is from the great but not late Will Smith. It's your boy Captain America here, the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. That's our show this week, guys. See you next time.
Sure. That's now.